The Triumphant Church, said the Lord of Hosts, is going to be a praying church and a word-based church. The Triumphant Church will be a church that will subscribe to prayer and the word. The church that will emerge triumphant will have to be a praying church and a word-based church. Not a church that is given to notoriety, but a church that is driven by prayer and the word. A church that prays will never miss the will of God. A praying church will never miss the will of God. A word-based church will never drift out of the will of God. A praying church will always be current in the things of God. A word-based church will always be relevant in the eyes of God. So, the Triumphant Church is going to be a praying church and a word-based church. This word was given around 8:25 p.m. whilst the prayer was going on. We are not going to be triumphant because of what we wear to church. It's not the color of our suits and our gown that will make us triumphant. It is giving ourselves to prayer and the word. So if you are going to fly, if you are going to soar like an eagle, that's what you are doing already. Hearing the word and prayer. This afternoon somebody said to me, when you preach sometimes my mind is foul. But the application of hearing the messages every time is now helping me to understand what you preach. That's the spirit. So we need to marry the messages you receive. You cannot understand it just by coming to church and you were there when it was being preached. The Triumphant Church is what? It's going to be a praying church and a what? A word-based church. Not a church that sells oil. Not a church that sells blue oil, red oil, pink oil. It's going to be a praying church and a word-based church. Yeah.